This will be my first vlog, my first video blog. As I was looking through YouTube, through the hours of mind-numbing video, there's some good ones, but I typed in my first blog. A surprising number of people had a first blog, a second blog, and nothing else. No more videos, nothing. I figured that I will be different. I will try to keep a blog. I will try to blog every day. Honestly, there's really no big excuse for me not to blog every day. I go to school, but all my classes are like later in the day. How that went, I don't know why I'm wearing this. My weekend was fun. It was really good. Levi came into town. Friday, I went and got my hair cut. Yeah. It's kind of messed up. I went to go get my hair cut at the place I normally get my hair cut at. I went there, I've been there 3 times. The very first time I went there, I really liked how I got my hair cut. I really liked it. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just keep going back and get the same woman every single time. Yeah, that does not happen. First time, I really liked my haircut. The lady was really nice, talked to me the whole time. So then, the second time I go, I get this one woman, and I didn't know how to ask for someone else. It's like that awkward, like, "Hi, you ready to get your hair cut?" I want another woman. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't really know how to ask for a different person. I mean, like, honestly, like, I figured it was like, okay, well, she's at the same place, maybe it'll look the same, okay. So sure, I go back, does not look good. It was really short, and like, for some reason, I get the same woman twice. She always leaves these, like, really odd, like, horn things, like, as if I wear my hair, like this. And, like, I mean, I understand, like, pushing it up like that, but I don't get it. I don't know why she leaves it. I've gotten her twice. The very last time, and honestly, nah, I mean, it wasn't that bad of an experience that I was like, I will never go back there ever again. But the third time I went, this Friday I went, and I was like, it was like the same situation. I was like, okay, I'm not going to ask for someone different because I don't really know how to without being rude, or I don't know. I walked in, I saw my name, we walked around the mall for a little while. It's in the mall here, and I go to. And so then we walked around for a little while because it was busy, and then we came back, and we stood there for like maybe like 5 minutes, and they were like, "Oh, you ready to get your haircut?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, awesome." So we go back, it's the same woman as last time, and I was like, oh great, I'm gonna have horns again. And sure enough, I do. I have horns yet again. She asked me what I'm gonna do, or what we're doing, and I was like, okay, we're just shorter, because it was basically, it's what I do, what I have right now. It was just too long, and I was just like getting tired of it. We go back, she starts cutting my hair shorter, and she's like, okay, well, how much do you want off? I was like, like 1.5 inches. And, well, I probably had 1.5 inches of hair. She probably cut like 1/2 inch off. Maybe. I don't know, I'm not sure. So, and I keep looking at myself. I need to look at that. The camera. I need to look at the camera. So, she starts to cut my hair, and she's talking to me a little bit, and, you know, we're getting acquainted again, and, you know, then she has, her friend walks back there. Her friend was a customer. She didn't work there. She walks back there, and she's like, oh, hey, I guess she had an appointment with the woman that was cutting my hair later. She walked back there, and she asked the woman cutting my hair, she's like, oh, hey, do you want me to just sign in, or just let you know that I'm here, or, and she was like, oh, yeah, just go sign in. So she signs in, and she comes back, and she was like, so do you have time to talk, or do you want me to just go sit and wait? And I was like, surely she's going to say, just go sit and wait, I'm dealing with a customer. What's her response? No, I'm not busy. You can come back here and sit. You're not busy? You're cutting my hair. I didn't know if you were aware of that, but the hair, the horny hair, you're doing my hair right now. So just kind of So first off, I was like, okay, I guess I understand. I mean, like, it's not like we were having like a deep conversation. I mean, I understood just a little bit, but I was like, come on, I'm your customer. So they start talking and like odd things. I'm like, hi, I'm sitting right here. They're like talking about a woman who can't do CPR because her joints pop out of place. I'm like, that's disgusting. I don't know about that while I'm getting horny haircuts. They kept talking, and then they stopped talking for a while, and I was like, oh, okay. And then, like, I was sitting, you know how, like, how, like, hair salons, like, place you get your haircut at, like, they always smell really good. Like, they always smell like that, I don't even know what it's called, but they always smell like hair products, I guess, but it just always smells really good in there. Like, really clean, and, like, yeah. And then, like, all of a sudden, I smell like this, like, hazelnut, like almost like an almond smell, and I was like, what is that? And me being the person that I am, when I look over, like, I don't, the woman who was talking to the woman cutting my hair was sitting in the chair next to me. I didn't want to, like, look over and make, like, that awkward eye contact, like she didn't see me. But then I figured, I was like, wait, we're in a hair salon. There are mirrors all over the place. So I looked in the mirror, and there's a mirror behind me. So I looked in the mirror, and the mirror behind me, I could see her. And sure enough, she has out one of these, like, the electronic cigarettes. And I was like, really? Like, what? I understand that you're addicted to nicotine and all, but, like, I know it's an electronic cigarette, but I was like, that's just, like, come on. Like, not only are you being rude, like, meh, like, I was, like, sitting there, like, okay, well, I guess I'll just listen to these two women talk about, like, she has the cigarette, the e-cigarette, and, like, it was not, like, a pleasant almond smell, like a coffee shop, like, almond smell, like, no, it was like someone shoved almonds up my nose. Like, I was like, what? Like, it was really strong too, and I was like, I wonder, like, seriously, does she not think that that's, like, rude? Like, and even, like, the way she was smoking it was, like, the oddest thing too. Like, I'll use a Sharpie for instance. You know how, like, normally if you have, like, a cigarette, you hold it in between your fingers and, like, you just, like, blah, that. The way she was holding it, like, I guess to, like, make everybody around her know that it was an e-cigarette, she was holding it like this, and, like, had it in her mouth like that, and, like, every once in a while, like, she'd just, like, take a puff like that. I'm like, how, like, what are you, like, I understand that she wanted everybody to know that she was not smoking an actual cigarette, but still, like, I was like, God, that's just, whatever. And then, so then I left, no, she finally, like, finishes up, because I was such a bothersome. I was such an inconvenience of her time. So I leave, but before I leave, she, like, asked me if it looks okay, and I was like, yeah, it looks great, yeah, it looks great. And so she goes on over to the desk and like, checks me out, and like, normally, like, when I get my haircut, I, like, just run my hand through it, just because, like, I don't know, everybody does that, don't they? But, so, like, I run my hand through it, and there's, like a pound of hair, like, sitting in front of me. I'm like, she blew off, like, with the hairdryer, blew off the back of my neck, like, got all the hair off. But, like, when she was cutting my hair, like, the way she was doing it, she had it, like, she would hold it, and then she would go at it with scissors like that. So when she would do it, it would just, like, fall, like, in between my hair. And I just figured, I was like, okay, well, surely she's been doing this long enough to know that there's still, like, hair inside my head, that she would, like, go through it with a hairdryer. Didn't happen. So, I felt, like, disgusting the whole time we were walking around the mall. We, like, go to Best Buy. I'm like, oh, sorry, there was a dog in here. But yeah, that was interesting.